All right, folks, welcome back to Prepping with Sarge. I am out on the trail doing a little hiking today, and I decided to stop at this nice little rest stop I have. And we're gonna do a little meal and review of Good To Go's kale and white bean stew. Now, I paid for this myself. This was not something they sent to me to do review for you. If they decided to do that at some point in the future, I will certainly let you know. But this is one that I paid for. So some of you who've been watching my channel for a while, you know my wife is a vegetarian. I'm an omnivore. So I'm always on the lookout for options for her bug out bag, or for, you know, emergencies or whatever. You know, we keep a lot of this stuff around the house for if there's a food shortage or anything like that. So my wife, who's a vegetarian, I like to take care of her. I like to look out for her and things that she might like. So I'm gonna give this a taste before I hand it off to her. All right, let's go over the directions here and the ingredients. So first of all, 360 calories, 6 grams from fat, 16 from protein. That's got to be from the white beans. That's great, because a lot of times if you're a vegetarian or vegan, you know, you need to get those complete proteins. It's super important. This one has got 16 grams. That's not bad for a meal. And let's see, tear this pouch open. We're gonna remove the oxygen absorber. We're gonna add a little bit more than 1.5 cups of boiling water to the bag. All right, I'm gonna switch cameras here and show you how to do that. Stir and reseal, and then it's gotta sit for 15 minutes, and then I will open it and eat and let you know. All right, so if you've never seen these before, this is just a little camp stove. It basically folds up. You can put your heat tabs inside there to store them. My experience is that to boil a cup of water, it's gonna take at least 2. Let's give it a try and see how that works out. And then this is all kit that I use. So that's the cup that Nestle's my Nalgene sits in my bug out bag. And so that is what I'm gonna boil water in. This here, my clean canteen, I could actually also boil water in here, but I'm not gonna do that today. I know in advance that this is 1.5 cups full, so that's what we're gonna go at. That's what the recipe calls for. And let's go ahead and get this started. Okay, that took about 9 minutes. I wasn't really closely monitoring it, but you can see we got a rolling boil here. I did add 1 more heat tab to really get it going, so I ended up using 3. Some people have said they've been able to get this to happen with 1, but I ended up with 3. And on average, it's been like 2 for me on most occasions. All right, and there you can see the dried soup mix. We're gonna go ahead and add the water to that. All right, so we added our boiling water to the dried soup mix. We gave it a good stir. And then we're gonna seal it back up and let that seep for 15 minutes. I'll be back in 15 minutes, folks. All right, my friends, that's magically been 15 minutes that I didn't make you sit through. Here we go, let's give this a try. I will tell you that this bag feels like piping hot. So I'm gonna be real careful here. Okay. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm a big fan of kale soup. That's one of the things that my wife makes a lot at home, and I really enjoy hers. Now, we don't usually do ours with white beans, so that will be interesting, but I'm definitely getting that kale soup vibe here, which is good because it's kale soup. All right, let me give you a close up here. Whoopsie, hang on there. All right, I'm making a mess. You definitely want to, okay, taste is good. 2 things right off the bat, and this is not the fault of the product. They say give it a full 15 minutes. I did. I think it actually needs a couple more minutes. And when they say get it to like a piping boil, absolutely. It's still a little bit, has that like dehydrated dryness to it. So I closed up the bag. I'm gonna give this just a couple more minutes and then we'll come back. All right, take two, let's see. I let it steep for a few more minutes and kind of shook it around a little bit. Hopefully that's made it a little bit less crunchy. All right, let's see. Oh man, I'm loving the amount of chunks that I'm seeing in here. I'll show you in a second. That's what it needed. That's what it needed. It just needed, either the water needed to be boiling, rolling just a few temperatures to higher, just a few degrees higher, or it needed to sit for a few minutes, but it's fine now. Here, let me, I'm gonna flip the camera and kind of show you what I'm getting to enjoy. I mean, look at that. Look at that, y'all. This is so good. Y'all, this one's a winner. I am an omnivore, but being married to a vegetarian, I eat a lot of vegetarian foods. Whatever she prepares, a lot of times I'll eat. I've gotten used to vegetarian food. I like it a lot. And for those of you who might be wondering, yeah, I've tried a couple times for myself. It seems to be that I can't get what I need for the amino acids. Now you're probably sitting there saying, well, you're doing it wrong. Listen, I've read all the books, I've talked to people, I've talked to doctors. I know all about the complete proteins. I know all about branched chain amino acids. Everybody's body's different, right? And so for me, when I tried to do it, and I've tried a couple times, I just don't do well. It takes me longer to recover. You know, it is what it is. But I've cut back on my meat because, you know, I'm married to somebody who cooks really awesome and makes vegetarian meals. And so I kind of like both, to be honest with you. So anyways, good to go. I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. I have another one of their products that I'm gonna review. Keep an eye out for that one. I'll drop a link if I can find this on Amazon. I'll drop a link to it on Amazon, and if you use my link, I'll get a little commission. But again, this was not something they sent to me. I paid for this. This was, if they decide that they want to work with me in the future, I'll definitely let you know if they send me something for free, all right? Keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.